Hello, hello, hello. Oh, happy Monday. Happy Monday. Hi, Angela. Hi, Sue. Good morning, Brioni. Hello, Miss Donna Sue. Hi, Cheryl. Hi, Miss Edie. Hi, Lisa Hampton. Hello, Julie. Hi, Sandy Kling. Hi, Deborah. How is everybody doing on this lovely Monday? Monday. Monday. Don't we love Mondays? No, we don't. There's nothing out there, bubs. So, what's going on? Hi, Miss Kathy. We're in a snow globe type of world here. Oh, goodness gracious. It's just been snowing like crazy, huh? Yikes. The last couple days. Yikes. So what do we have going on this week? I feel like it's going to be a crazy week for me. Let's see. Wednesday, I'm helping Teresa Renee with an auction. It's going to be really cool. She's donating all her proceeds to foster care, kids in foster care. So 100% of the proceeds will be donated. So I'm doing that on Wednesday. Saturday, I'm in an event with Robin's song for her daughter, Lauren, for the kids like we did last year. I'm missing something because I know this week is supposed to be wonderful. I was reading Sandy, so wonderful. Hi, Tina. Hi. Oh, two Tinas. Hi, Sheila. Yeah, I feel like I'm missing something because I know there's other things happening this week, and I'm losing it. But I know that at least I'll be doing those two things for sure. So mark your calendars for Teresa's auction. It's going to be kind of late. She's working around my schedule. So it's going to be 5 o'clock my time, which is 8 o'clock Eastern time. But if there's one time to stay up on a weeknight, that's the time. Because like I said, 100% of the proceeds are going to be donated to kids in foster care. And like this time of the year is, I think that's pretty amazing. So, hi, Deborah. Better get those decorations up before. No, I can't. I don't want to. I know. I really know. Hi, Sandy Hinkleman. Okay, so yesterday we were working on the gift, which is one of Teresa's rice papers she did this Christmas release. So we're going to get back to that. And I don't know, I have a feeling this camera monitor is acting up today. Hi, Laura Brown. So it's not my computer, it's my third monitor. So I don't know. I might have to swap my second and third monitors. I don't know. I hope not, because that's just going to be a whole nightmare. Hi, Carol Frost. Anyhow. So yesterday we did the would you bin around. Oh, it lifted up paint. Well, at least I know that's where the cross goes. And then we decoupaged the gift on here, and we're going to do kind of our own little makeshift frame around here. And then today we're going to use some of the gold foil transfers to kind of have them peeking out in the background. And then we need to paint. Now, I was thinking, what is happening? I was thinking that because the cross, hi, Wendy Martin, hi, Helen. Thank you, Tina. Because the cross was that whitewash, and then we did the antiquing gel, I think what I want to do up around on the trim is do the same thing. That way we have some darks and lights coming in and not just all dark and then, you know what I mean? We need to kind of even out some of the balance of the color. Hey, Mary Casey. So we're going to take some of my cream white that I use. We're going to paint that on the upper here. And I don't know if I want to put it on the inside lip. I don't think I do. So that means I'm going to have to paint that better. We're going to put the cream white up on the trim, and then we're going to do the antiquing gel and white back. But yeah, I need to paint that inside first. So, because I think it'll look funny to have the lip white. And the lip, I'm talking about the inner parts here. Oh, I can tell. I wonder if my monitor is going to go out. You dirty dog. It's acting foolish. It's Monday. The monitor's having a Monday. It's acting foolish. So we're just going to mix a little bit of the same colors we did yesterday. We're going to take some of that mud gray, some of the thorn, and just do the inner lip there. Oh, man. And then go in with the white, so that way I don't have to try to cover up. Try to get in there, and then the white, and then it's just going to make a big old glopping mess. A glopping mess. So, this morning, my son Trevor, sometimes, kids, I tell you, sometimes the kids, they do the darndest things. So Trevor, amongst all of the gifts he got for like his, office and stuff, because he wanted stuff to, make his desk nice and all kinds of comfort stuff for like whatever, right? Anyways, he got a couple of pairs of shoes, dress shoes. And so he didn't try them on yesterday. He just assumed everything was all good, right? So he puts on his dress shoes this morning, and he's taking bags out to the car because, he's got a lot of stuff to carry. And he comes in and he says, Mom, I think we have to return these shoes because they're a little big. And I say to him, son, are the shoes that we need to return the ones that you just walked outside in? He goes, oops. Okay, Trev, I'll get right on that. Meaning, I'll just get you another pair because I can't return those, you boob. Hi, Melissa Joy. Hi, Miss Linda. Hi, Laurel. Hi, Helena. Hi, Kaylee girl. Trevor? I said, are you for real right now? Did you not think to walk around a minute before you walked outside? From the driveway? Through the garage? No, Bubba's. Not right now. I can do it for you in a little while. Yeah. And, they're dress shoes. They're not like, shoes anymore aren't cheap, period. But I was just like, this guy, Coogly Moogly. Mary Casey, that's exactly what I said. I go, do you have some thick socks? And Troy James. I said, do you have some thick socks? And he said, do I have some what? I said, do you have some thick socks? And he kind of looked at me crazy, and I was like, never mind, Trevor. The problem is with Trev is he's a tiptoe walker. So he when he steps on the balls of his feet. And so he said they're just a little bit big. And so they feel like they're coming, you know, gonna flop off on the back. But I could not believe that he did that. Like, boy, I'm gonna send you my bill. Stop, Troy. Troy, stop messing with it. I chihuahua. Stop. Here, son, you got 3 pieces now. Get lost. Take a hike. Step to it. Okay, so maybe I never have to turn off that one. See, he's like, see, you keep turning off the other printer on me. I'm just gonna go to the label printer. You think you're smart, Mom? You're not. Huh, Troy. So you think you're crafty, but you're really not. Because I know where all the printers are. I'm surprised he hasn't started messing with the scan and cut yet. Don't do it. Yep. See, I don't even know if it, I don't know if it is my, it's not my monitor. I think it's Chrome. Okay, I thought it was my monitor. It's not my monitor. It's Chrome. We have a problem. What? Hold on, y'all. Now it's making me scan my finger and do fingerprints and all the things. I'm telling you, if it was not, see, I was getting mad. I thought it was my monitor. It's not. I think it's Chrome. Let's see. Scoopers. Hi, Mrs. King. Tell Trev to wear an extra pair of socks. I know. I'm telling him. He's just, hi, Helen. Computer. Hi, Sandy Triplet. I'm going to throw something. Throw something. You again. You again. All right. And then let's do, we've got a little something happening over there. Pops. No more. Okay. Here. We got all kinds of stuff falling. All right. So we got the inner lip. That's good enough. And then now let's paint the outside of that. And then as usual, we'll take the cream white and then we'll just add in a little bit of the hazelnut. And that's just to knock that cream down a bit. And then we'll paint the outside of that. And I'm almost done with this cream white. So I brought out a backup. I actually used my brain, my noggin. Good morning. Hi, Sharon. How are you? I thought you were going to say Trevor's feet hurt and he wanted you to bring him shoes. Oh, no. I was going to go. Mom, I think we need to return these. And I just watched him walk outside. Like, what? What? What the what? What the what? Everybody knows that when you have new shoes on, you got to put them on and walk around a minute. The last thing you do is go walking outside. It's all right. It's all right. I forgive him. Just not too many people with big old feet like him that I can give his shoes to. Gosh. And these were different because they were kind of like loafer-esque style. Like they didn't have the tie at the top. So it wasn't anything that can like hold on to his foot. So he couldn't even, this is not even the same color. He couldn't even like, tie it tighter or anything to make it so that it was going to stay on his foot. But that's the first thing I said was, put on some thick socks. You have thick socks? Go put on a couple of pair. He just looked at me like I was nuts. I don't know. Fine. Okay, so I put in a lot of, usually I only put in a dash of the hazelnut, but I put in a lot, but I'm actually okay with that because I don't want it to be bright white anyways. So I'm going to leave it like that. And we're just going to go ahead and start painting it. Start painting. Giggle, giggle, snort, snort. Did I do? Yeah. Little turkey. And he even said to me, he goes, oh, can we not return him now? I'll handle it, Trev. I'll handle it. The Goodwill will be getting somebody will be getting a good pair of work shoes. So it's probably, it'll make somebody's day, right? You know how have you ever gone to Goodwill and you find something and you're like, wow, that was a great find. Hopefully there will be a gentleman or maybe even a young gentleman that is maybe going for an interview or a job, his first job or something, and has the same size big old foot as Trev. I will also paint the outside as well. So all around the frame will be the same color. Trying to be careful. I'll get a smaller brush and get up to the very edge there. Let's take this big brush first and get all of this. Hi, Barbara Ross. I'm okay. I'm feeling okay. Definitely Monday. Definitely a Monday. Troy, Mommy gave you all those papers See, you just like pushing buttons, Troy. I can't. I can't. Can you guys even not? You can't even see what I'm doing, huh? Troy. Oh, and then I had a bunch of packages that needed to go out today. And then I messaged my postal carrier, and she goes, "Oh, I'm in Mexico all week." I was like, "Great. Guess I'll be taking trips to the post office this week." She said she was going to text. Hi, Sharon Smith. She said she was going to text whoever has her route this week, but let's be honest, they're probably not going to get picked up. I can't, Troy. But you know what you are doing? You're messing up the printer. You see how it's all red? I need you to stop doing that, please. Thank you, love. So she answered me back so quickly, though. For someone who's in Mexico, I'm guessing she's probably on vacation. And as soon as because she told me as soon as I put packages out on the doorstep to text her, so I sent her a text message this morning. I have packages out there for you. I'm in Mexico all week. I was like, oh, the nerve. Take a vacation? So hopefully she is having a nice time. And I appreciate that she did answer me back so quickly, but I was surprised. I know. And it was kind of funny because she even said, "I forgot to text." Really? I'm sure. Should have, as if I would have been on your list to text. I appreciate it, but I wouldn't have been remembering to text if I was her. So I'm sure this week I will be making many trips to the post office because I'm sure they won't be giving the person the slips. This frame is so big. You get it in camera. Not that you guys don't know how to paint a trim or anything. All right, as you can see, there's a lot of the trim that still needs to be painted, but I got to get in there with a smaller, tighter brush. Otherwise, it's going to go willy-nilly all on the trim that we just painted on the inside there. Hi, Della. I just had someone, another country, calling me. It's interesting. I know. I have 4 days off from driving. I can go to the post office a half a dozen times. You know, I don't live in like a big town, right? But where we live now, I didn't realize how where I was since I've come to this town and where I am now, how far out we are from everything. Everything is where we used to live, I'm like, 2 minutes to the pharmacy, 1 minute to the Dollar Tree. Now you know, 4 minutes to the post office. Now I got to get on the freeway. I got to go through town. Ay, ay, ay. I know, cry me a river, but you get spoiled. And before they put the boot barn in, it used to be a stoplight away from Home Goods, which was amazing. But somebody wanted the boot barn, so Home Goods left. Hi, Kathy. Now I can't even see my truck in the driveway. It's that foggy. Really? I don't know. Was it 3 mornings ago when we got up? It was really foggy outside. So then I started thinking about that too. Trev does, you know, I've just got to come to terms. I don't think he's ever going to drive alone, y'all. I really don't. Because, you know, foggy days, he's not going to drive in the fog. When it's raining, pouring, the few days that it does rain and pour cats and dogs, he's not going to drive alone in that. I'm just going to come to terms that I am going to be driving my son to work. Then he tells me next week they are off property in a town that I have not heard of, not familiar with. And I said, how far is this? He says it's like an hour or so away. Huh. I said, he goes, don't worry, Mom. So-and-so is going to, I guess, they're going to all carpool. Thank goodness, because, you know, an hour there, hour and a half there, an hour and a half back, an hour and a half there, an hour and a half back. See, that's the only time that I like am gonna, that's when I'm gonna take issue. Driving him. Like, I don't necessarily, it doesn't, you know, I don't like it, but let's be, I mean, I've been driving him for 23 years. What's, you know, but I don't mind. It's one thing to drive 35, 40 minutes. Another thing to have to drive, take him to different towns and then come home and then go back again. That I'm not. That I know likey. I know likey that. Storm is coming. See, it does. It makes a big difference, right? I even like, you know, just going to my pharmacy. I literally just, instead of going to the left, I would go to the right and I'd be there after 2 lights. Now, good coogly moogly, I got to go all the way down to the other side of town. I mean, the only thing that's close to where I am is Costco. As far as like a bigger, you know, bigger place. Don't do it to me. But you know, you don't Costco, you buy bulk in Costco. It's not like you got to go to Costco. It's not where I would go. I guess Walmart too, but gosh, y'all, I don't know about you guys, but I do not have patience for Walmart. I really don't. Especially our Walmart. Okay, so we have that Let's get it dry, and then we'll put our antiquing gel on here. And then we can put the antiquing gel, and then we can start doing our foil transfer on the inside, and then kind of put it together. Again, I will paint all of the outside. I don't know, Troy. Oh, I've done that. Hi, Stephanie. I order online. You know what? I do, because I always get my my paints from Walmart, my plaster and the lamp black. So if I need something from Walmart that it's only at Walmart, I will just order it online and have them deliver, because they'll deliver same day. I don't know. The paper fell to the back. They'll deliver same day, which is nice. But you know, Troy likes going. Laurel, I just seen that. What about dates? Telling y'all. Just like, goodness gracious, dude. I don't know, Pops. It's a booking. It's a booking. It's a booking, Mama. It's just a booking. It's a booking. No. Step back. Step back and I'll help you. Troy. Here. Okay. No. Hey. It's not funny. Get lost. You're harassing me, man. Okay. I found my little picker pin. I told you guys, if you guys have this, well, you have that the thing that I use for my brushes. The brushes, stuff that I gotta keep remembering to stand everything up straight, because otherwise the little things get lost. All right, I'm not gonna dilute this. We're gonna do it the same way we did it yesterday. I'm gonna put it straight on. If you want to, you can even, kind of spritz it with your water. But I'm just going to use a wet wipe. And eventually, there's going to be enough on the wipe. Ha! I like it. Now, if you wanted to, you could also, put varnish on the paint first, if you don't want as much to kind of soak into your paint. I like it. I want it that way. But if you want a little more control, don't do it that way. I know. That's so right, Laurel. I Rochelle, 2.5 feet. Golly, you guys are just getting it. Hi, Sandy Cooper. It's funny though, because their whole friend group, all of them, I shouldn't say all of them, there was like a couple. They were not in a rush to get their driver's license though. Golly, I remember counting down the days I'm 15 and a half. I can go take my permit test, you know? Like, oh, I'm 16. I can schedule my driving test. Like, Trev's whole friend group, a couple of them still don't have their driver's license. And they're all very, you know, very intelligent kids, very studious, very like, but they just, they don't care to do it. I don't know. Not me. I mean, let's be honest. I was driving before I had my driver's license, but you know. Yeah, I could not wait. Waiting until I was in my 20s. Are you kidding me? No way. Hi, Papas. Son, what? Please don't be sticking all of those on my craft table, bud. Where are you sticking all of those labels, Papas? Oh, I'm gonna have shipping labels stuck to everything. You're lucky you're cute, Troy. Hi, Cindy. Yeah. That's how, I mean, when we moved, it was like, all right, you drive this car of stuff, you have that car, you know what I mean? Like, I was driving forklifts and stuff before I even had a driver's license. Times have changed. But anymore, you know, if you didn't drive, you weren't getting anywhere if your parents weren't going to take you, right? Anymore, it's like they, you know, you didn't have Uber. I mean, you had a taxi, but who could afford a taxi? And you know, these kids, everything is online. They don't. I mean, we were at the mall every weekend, at the movies, always going out and doing things, always going out and doing the ting-tings. So much, you know. Buying a brand new car and then not even driving it? Are you kidding me? When the few cars that I bought when I was young, I wouldn't let my friends even sit in the driver's seat. I was like, no. Chad buys a new car and I drive it more than he does. We were gathering for gas money, right? Oh, and that's another thing, riding the city bus. So you either walked everywhere, you rode the bus, or I was just allowed to take the car. Thank goodness nothing happened. But All right. So as you can tell, we've got now our trim that has the aging all the way around, which I always, such a quick, fast, easy way to have an effective, right, paint trim done quick, fast, and in a hurry. Hi, Liz. I saved money from the time I was 8 to buy my first car. I couldn't wait to get my license and car and get on the road. Right? Like I said, I couldn't imagine buying a brand new car. Because I remember when I bought a brand new car, it was just like, you know, all things that you can do and, you know, steering wheel cover, seat covers, like, you know, you just, all the things, right? But, like I said, things are different. So I got a little bit of the and taking gel on here, but remember yesterday we varnished all of this, so I can go in and just rub that off with a baby wipe and not worry about, you know, messing up the paint or anything. Okay, so let's dry this area and then let's get out the gold foil. The boonies, you almost burned biscuits, Cindy. Don't burn the biscuits. Don't burn the biscuits. All right. I don't know. I may not need to paint the side. We'll see. Because the way the wood is, it actually looks good that way, but we'll see. Okay, so let's get, I'm going to put the cross on back on here for just a minute. So the idea is not knock off the camera and everything else. The idea is we're going to have our frame kind of built around like so, right? Just kind of get a little idea of what we're doing here. Jack. What I want to do is take some of the, so we have, what child is this? We have some from, I think this one was The Child is Born, right? Something, I think. And I just want to have kind of peeks of it from the back. We also have that, but I don't know. I don't know if we want to use, we might want to use the script and not the music. I don't know. What's up, Doc? What, Bubba's? I'm not ignoring you. What, baby? You have 2 computers now? Terry, I must say your packaging is beautiful. I love the blue tissue paper over the bubble wrap. Oh, you're very welcome, Miss Shauna. Hi, my Monica. What am I doing, baby? What are you looking for? A wipe? Babe, what are you pointing at, son? There's paints and everything over here. Oh my goodness, you put that right over your computer screen? Okay, so I think we're going to do, so I don't know if you can see, an angel of the Lord appeared to them, and the glory of the Lord shone around them. So I think we'll just use, this is the Luke, right? Luke 2, 9 through 14. I think I'm just going to take little peeks of this and kind of put it, disperse it throughout. That was, Hi, my Monica! Anyone else standing in front of the oven when the door is open because it's so, oh, no, I do that. I do that. Okay, but the thing is, so trying to figure out, I'm just going to have to pick it up. Never do mind, never do mind, never do mind. You again? You again? Troy, you know what's going to happen, right? You're going to keep putting all these labels and stuff all over your tings, and then I'm going to have to be the one that heats them all to get them all off, right? You should know this, right? Okay, just saying. Just making sure we are all on the same page, Mr. Troy Boy. Okay, you know that I know. Okay, all right, so we're just going to, I'm going to take here and I'm just going to cut pieces that, so it's literally, it has to kind of be a little staggered, right? Because we don't want it to, I'm going to go to David. All right. So now, if you remember yesterday, we made sure to do the varnish yesterday, so that way everything was dry. And today it would go on without any problems. That's better. I'm sorry. My George was being a little bit crazy with label tags. Oh, Lordy B. Do you hear him? That he's concentrating over here. That's Troy concentrate. Don't get mad at me for telling on you. I'm sorry. Son, you're doing, don't stick it on my foil. You're doing just fine. Every time we do the boxes in the evening, you always have trouble taking that off. Now you're just taking it off just fine without me. It's a beautiful song. I thought the lyrics saying that your baby boy would someday save our sons and daughters would be perfect with that cross in the frame too. And he did have a great birthday, Miss Shauna. We just, you know, we're really simple. We don't do a whole lot of tintings, right? But we got him his dinner last night, and you do you, Totoy. You do you. You could do whatever you like. All right. Hold the phone, hold the phone, hold the phone. So, again, you can do this however or not do it. You know, it's all up to you. Again, I just wanted the peaking of it. All right. Okay, I will tell you, when you're doing the foils, you need to be prepared for a little bit of the backing, so the gold to get onto your piece, right? If you don't want that, you know, if you want it to be super duper perfect, you probably aren't going to like the foils like this so much. Thank you. So I do want this to stick. I'm going to be careful with putting a whole lot of pressure on. And the reason being is because I don't mind the little flakes of gold, but I would quite prefer for us to more see the scripture of it. So what I find, and it's a little more tedious, but what I find is if you take kind of like a scoring tool and you almost just kind of trace over it, it will help so that you're not getting so much of the extra gold. It's in that drawer right there, baby. But if you don't care, you know, neither here or there, then just take your, you know, burnishing tool or your or the little plastic that it comes with, and then just, you know, go over it all the way. But for the purpose of having it coming behind the, or, you know, around the the cross. I would much prefer to kind of get more of a clearer picture of the script. So I'm just going to kind of trace over just the wording with the score tool. And then go from there with lifting and seeing what I need to continue to. My favorite version I've ever heard was from a girl I went to church with. She sang it so beautiful. I was blowing up. Oh my goodness. All right. So now that I've kind of just went over the lettering, now I will pick up and then see what, if anything, of that lettering I have missed. And what do you know? Winner, winner, chicken dinner. I didn't do so shabby there. All right. So as always, you kind of want to push down with your hands first, right? Just to make sure it's down, and then go over with the burnishing pad. You see? How cool is that? All right. And then let's do the same here. Who ever tried to trace your mom or dad's signature for school? This is what I feel like I'm doing right now, is trying to trace somebody's writing. Not that I would ever try to forge my mom's signature. I would never do such a thing. Okay. Thank you, Sandy. All right, let's see if we can get a second one. Nice. I think that is. Why are you opening so many batteries, Troy? These are all the same size, you silly goose. Yeah, silly rabbit. Tricks are for kids. They're all the same size, baby boy. Mama opened the big pack. Plus, you're going to leave all those batteries down there, and then Onyx is bound to think that she can chew on them, and that's not good, Troy. So I will say, doing them with a little score tool like this, again, it's a little tedious because you got to write. But in this instance where I don't want kind of it muddied up with any of the, gold from the backing, I think it's working out pretty good. And these little score tools you can get at the Dollar Tree. In like the nail aisle or something or another. Nice. Now I feel don't want to. I feel like this. I don't know what else we use the other part of this transfer on, but I feel like this was perfect. Perfect little leftover for behind this. Ha! We're getting there. What are we talking about? Christmas lights? Oh. The people around me have literally had their Christmas lights up since before, right after Halloween. Almost everyone here in my court has put up Christmas lights, except for me and my neighbor over here. Thankfully, I'm like, please don't put up lights, because then I'm going to be the only house that doesn't have lights up. Is it still not working, Love Bug? Let's see. Mama will help you. I don't know, baby. It looks like Onyx bit the ear of that light. But Mommy has one in her craft room. You can use Mama's. All right. And we have just this little piece down here. And then I did put the loop right there. And then we'll be done with this part. Sorry. I guess I could have did this off camera, but I needed the to dry, the varnish. Hi, my Vera. Hi. I've seen all those expensive nutcrackers, but then I'm not surprised in the Bellagio, right? Wait. All right, so let's finish down here. We're just going to put the Luke 2-9 through 14. Perfect. All right. And then you can save all of these. Mara has showed us many times how to use that so we don't have any waste. Okay, so now look. Look at that. I'm so happy. Why is it crooked? No. Wait. Crooked. Crooked. There we go. Yeah, they were amazing. But I was like, $600? What? No, it's not surprising for the Bellagio at all. Okay, so now we have that there like so. And then we need our makeshift frame here. Oh my goodness. You guys can't really see because of the light, but it's so pretty. There you go. See? You need a new job? Okay, so on here, we are going to put this around them this way. We have our little makeshift pieces here, so that way we will be able to get a little bit of, this is going to need to scoot this way. Our makeshift pieces so that we can kind of make our own little frame. But this was the problem yesterday. We're going to need, oh no, these must be the long ones. Are these the long? Oh, one is the long and one is the short. That's why. Okay, I'm going to say, wait a minute, we cut these yesterday, right? Yep, okay. So I need to paint the frame, Abby. No, this was going, hold on. So I guess the question is, do we paint the frame? Hi, Teresa Renee. Looking so good. Oh, thanks, Brioni. Should we paint the frame? I'm almost thinking we need to kind of keep it in line with the outside, the cross, paint the frame the same color because we don't want the focus on the frame. Obviously, the focus is on the rice paper, the gift, right? So, hi, baby boy. You can use mommies in the room. Use mommies. I think Onyx bit the ear. Look, Onyx, can you see the ear? I think Onyx bit the ear, Papas. So I'm thinking we paint this the cream color, do the same exact thing, and then we can put that on, and then we're done. Okay, so let's get these painted. I want to kind of, let's see. I want to paint these and kind of keep them in the same place that they are. Hold on a minute. Hold on a minute. Ah. Okay. I do have some I don't even know if this is gonna matter. I have some black gesso. Actually, do I want to use black gesso or do I want, because I'm going to have to knock that color back anyways. All right, never mind. I'm just going to use my acrylic primer in white. It's gonna look kind of crazy because obviously I did it with black, but by the time we get the cream on here, it will, you know, it'll help me so that I don't have so much black to cover up. I know, Pops, it's not working. Use Mommy's. Mommy has one in her room. So I'm just going to paint these little ones first, so that way I can kind of keep them in the same order so that it's not so, since we're kind of doing a makeshift frame as it is, I don't want them to get all out of order. And then I'm going to have to figure out. No, all of those work, son. Put those all away, baby. Because I don't want Onyx to eat them. You got to put all of those in the box first, Pops. Excuse me. Hi, Brenda. The one time that I used put all of the batteries in the box, baby boy. See how Onyx is sitting there right by you? She's so very curious as to what you're going to leave her for a chew toy. And it absolutely cannot be those batteries. Okay. So that one's the top left. That's the top right. And then let's go bottom. And then once I get these guys painted or primed, then I'm going to move the board out of the way so that way I don't, because I'm a paint flicker. And I'm sure if I don't move this, I'm going to be flicking paint on here. Okay. So we've got those in order that they need to be. Now let's move these. I know, baby, but I can't have you leaving those on the ground, babe. We're gonna need to go over here. I don't know, Pops. Okay. Let's paint these really fast. Any other time I do my castings in white, but when I first did these, when we did these yesterday, I was thinking we might do some metallic on them. That's why I went ahead and did the black, but as it's come together, it's not going to be metallic-y, so. Plus, I think I was excited yesterday to be able to use my black resin because I've been hoarding it since I hadn't ordered any yet, but. So this is just the acrylic primer, just to get our resin pieces ready to take the paint. It's always just a good habit to either put gesso or primer on your pieces. On your resin pieces. It doesn't work, Pops, because I'm pretty sure Onyx has chewed on it. And then because we are going to do the antiquing gel on here, I am not going to be too fussy if some of this dark, the black comes through, because it'll just provide a natural shadow. So I'm not going to get too mad if I can't get it all the way cream, which I guess it's not even a cream. It was kind of like an off color since they added a lot of the hazelnut to it. But it doesn't work, Troy. I don't do it too often, but my mom used to do it a lot when we were younger, or when I was younger, you know. I would be Larry, Nikki, Robert, Terry Ann before, you know, I ever got to my name. She ran through the whole list. And I would always tell her, Mom, I'm the only girl. How do you not know my name? But the other day I thought of my mom because I was like, Onyx, Jack, Troy? Oh, that's bad. Jeez. I'm mixing up the humans and the animals. Hi, Phyllis. All right. This one's a little bit. This is probably going to be the one that we have more of the shadowing coming through, if anything, because of all of the little details, but it's all right. How many of you guys are making like your own gifts for your friends, whether it be ornaments or cards or what have you? It does not work, Troy James. I remember when I first started making cards or learned how to make cards, oh my goodness. I'd have like the whole station going on. The stamps, the embossing, the guillotine, all kind of scraps of paper everywhere. Because, you know, I had to make all the fun pop-ups and twirls and then I realized that that was taking so long. I was running out of time. Each year, it felt like I added more people to make cards and stuff for. And remember the one year that I decided to make an advent calendar for the kids, for each kid. So I was, you know, had to cut all the boxes. Then I had to make all the boxes. Then I had to do, you know, the numbers for all the boxes. And I think I did 4 of them that year. And I was like, yeah, no, never again. You guys make cards, really? My supplier for Pentart here messaged me last week to ask what paint I asked her to order in. Finally, she is going to order the delicate line. It's all your fault. Oh, finally! Yay! Good. Are you running out of the ones I sent you? Probably by now. You probably run through them, huh? Okay. So we got these. Let's do a little, they're dry. Oh, I know. Have you, is there any end to that, Tina? Man, somebody bought a box for Yvetta's bauble class, and I mailed it out on the 12th. So have they been on strike that long? Because I couldn't believe she hadn't even got it yet. And then when she was telling me, I was like, what? Wait, what's happening? And she was like, yeah, they're on strike and she doesn't know if she's going to get the box in time. And I thought, oh man, that's just not cool, not cool. But I mailed that so long ago. Okay, I have my paint over here that I was mixing up earlier. So I'm just going to use that same paint. I'm just remixing it, spritzing it a little bit. I felt so bad, but it's like I can't even. Even know what to tell her, because it's not here in the States anymore. I could see that it left and then it just stopped. Oh, I don't think I ever told you guys. I finally found out what happened to Yvetta's Formflex that I sent out for her box from that's already gone, done, past. They finally sent me back the envelope. And the reason why they sent it back was because the custom forms were not attached. Do you know where the custom forms were? In the envelope where it's supposed to be when you send stuff. I was so aggravated. I was like, because it was my mail lady, she gave it to me and I go, what does this mean? And she says, well, they're saying that the forms aren't there. And so I opened the envelope and I go, these forms? And she goes, I don't know. She goes, yeah, I don't know. I'm like, great, thanks. But at least it came, I mean, literally, I had no clue what happened to it. So I was telling Yvette, well, since it didn't go, can I use the same shipping label? Because they certainly didn't refund me that amount. Irritating, I swear. No custom forms, and it's in the envelope. That's why it has the envelope on there. Bozos. No, I still don't know, Laurel, because I don't remember making an extra one. Not of these. It's sitting right here. This one. I don't know. I mean, I had to import it, but I don't remember doing that. I'm sure if I watch the video, it will show me doing it, but I don't remember. Maybe I just had extra and just kind of poured it in there, not even realizing that what I was doing. Because I certainly didn't need it. You know how you just do things and not even recognize what you're doing? Had to have been that. Hi, Sheila. Hope everything went okay. I don't know. Did you turn it back off again? So I can tell. I don't know if you guys can see it on camera very much. Oh, yeah, you guys can. The black is coming through a little. So, but if I go over it with one more coat, it'll be fine. And then once we put the antiquing on there, like I said, I'm not going to get mad at some of that darkness peeking through because it'll just give shadowing. All right, let's not mix those up. And then let's... What's up, baby? I'll be in tomorrow. I will be in tomorrow. All right. So once we get these painted, we'll start putting it all on back on the frame, and then that'll be it. Then it'll be good. Okay, pasta sauce. Oh no, why did you take my picture down, Troy? Hold on, son. What are you doing? I didn't even realize you took... No. That's Mama's project that we're working on right now. You can give me a heart attack. All I need is like Onyx walking all over it or something. Hold on, baby. Yeah, it even says it whenever I log into StreamYard that I can't, they won't even accept any packages addressed there. Here, Troy, come on. But it does, I don't know what like the update is, like how long they've been on strike. I don't think I have any other packages. I think I just had that one that went to. The crazy thing is I mailed something to Australia and I mailed something to Canada that same day. Okay. Yep. And the lady that I mailed the package to Australia messaged me within, I don't know, that next week and said that her package was already there. So I had just assumed that the lady in Canada, her package had been received. And then she messaged me late last week and said she hadn't received it. And I thought, what on earth? How on earth? Oddly enough, whenever I've had to mail something to Australia, I feel like, for me anyways, whenever I've sent anything, it gets there very quickly. I was telling Nicole one time that I mailed something to Australia. It got to them quicker than the package I sent to her. It's crazy. Yes, Sandy, I'm glad you emailed me because last night when Troy and I were trying to well, when we were doing the orders, I was so confused. I had figured you didn't want the molds twice. And then I was going to message you today and ask you what was happening, because the molds are different. There's the same on each as the molds, but then there's something different on the other two. So I'm like, what's happening? Okay. See, and oh man, so it must have just missed, because if I mailed it out on the 12th, it went not up. It went down to LA. It probably was right at the same timing. Doggone it. Man. That just bad timing. I swear. Be careful, Troy. I can hear you pulling down a plate. Okay. Almost. This is when I would like to have like a little spray paint gun. Just hit it with the spray paint. All right. Let's dry these, and then it's been around 3 weeks. This Reiki might have just sent for their here. Yeah. Well, I don't send anything FedEx, but UPS I can. All right. Onyx, I'm at the end of my chair. Like, I can't get any closer. Thank you. Holy guacamole. And then Nick has done something to his back. He didn't go to work last night, and Nick hardly ever misses work. You can probably count on one hand how many times he's missed work. But he's got like I don't know if it's a pinched nerve or something going on in his back, and he's got like He's doing like a side lean. But I don't know about this stuff getting old. All right. He's good. Now let's get our antiquing gel and do that on here real fast. Yeah, it's not good at all. And I don't even know what he did to it, but he couldn't sit right yesterday. You know, it's that pain where it's almost like, you know, sciatica, where you sit, stand, lay, nothing helps. That's how he is right now. Like nothing is comfortable. Okay. So same thing. We're just going to, and this is why I said I'm not going to really fuss about the black. Because by the time we get all of this in the details and everything, where this is all going to sit is where all the shadows and, you know, the shading we would do anyway. So the black is only going to just add to that. So however, on here we will get the fluffy brush because I don't like the goopy, right? So I'm going to move it out and then we'll have to wipe it again. There we go. I want to make sure to keep my brush clean. Now, I know, you know, that you don't have to brush it out. If you like it like that, then, you know, leave it. But I just don't like when there's a lot in there like that. In the recess parts. I don't. I mean, I want some there. I just don't want a whole ton of it. Again, I'm just going to wipe it back. And then I'll wipe my brush off. Okay. Okay. It's good. All right. Already? He was folding laundry. Everybody's gonna hurt themselves in this house folding laundry. The laundry's never gonna get done. I'm gonna wear the same clothes every day. He did have the nerve to tell me, because I told you guys when I turned 50, he was like, oh, so now you check the next box. And you remember I told you, like, what are you talking about? What next box? Because, you know, I don't check the, you know, 35 to 49 box anymore. It's now I got, you know, the 50 box, right? So he was messing around. He goes, I said, your back is all messed up. See what happens when you're getting old? He goes, and I didn't even check the next box yet. Oh, okay. You got jokes, huh? Yeah, you got jokes. You got jokes, do ya? Wipe that back again. Take this. Okay. Let's look at these edges. Looking all crazy. Looking all crazy. I like it. Hold on a minute. How old is Nick? 45? He's 45. That's bad, huh? 45. 45? 45, I think. No, he's younger than me. He's like, yeah, he's 6 years younger than me, I think. 45. Sometimes 6, 5, sometimes 6 years. Woo! Shoot, I don't even know how old. Now that I'm at an even number, at least I know how old I am. I don't even know how old. Sometimes, like, oh, I'm keep age myself all the time. Watch, he asked me next year how old I am, and I'll be like, oh, I'm 54. You cougar. All right, let's get these, and then I know, Bubs. Hold on, Mom's almost done. All we gotta do is glue. These should be easy. I'll get all the goopies out there in a minute. I was a cougar once. Oh my gosh. Oh, jeez. Okay. And we'll make sure that these are all dry because we definitely don't want any of this on the picture. Now, I do realize there's going to be some of the picture, some of the rice paper, especially like on the corners, that I'm going to need to paint because the paper is going to come, you know, it's a little bigger than the frame will go around, which is fine. But we don't have to do that. I don't have to do that with you guys. We'll just get it on there and then get the gist of it. Hi, Betty. I am a cougar. Diane Dunkelman's a cougar. Wait, I thought a cougar was 10 years different. See? I don't know. Is there actually is there a timing? I just thought it was anybody older. What is that? I was gonna say, please don't tell me I painted the wrong one. I dated a guy almost 10 years younger, but he acted older than me. Yeah, that's the only thing usually when you date younger men or boys, right? When you're a teenage, in your late teenage, early 20s, and you've got, they say that the boys mature slower. Oh, Lordy B, isn't that the truth? Okay. So we have our beautiful, and the one thing I just thought of as I was looking at this, the one thing I thought of too is I do want to kind of hit the, the top of the cross a little bit with a little gold, not a whole lot, but and then we'll do that with the frame on here too. Just take a little bit of gold wax and put a little bit of gold wax on here. All right. A woman 50 to 59 who pursues relationships with significantly younger men. I guess it doesn't really matter if the beadings are going in or out. But what my concern was yesterday is because I think this is what happened yesterday is I got one side proper and then the other side was longer. And that was the kind of the issue. Yep. So let's see if we can kind of move this one out like that, but it's crooked because see how this is higher? So I don't know. I'm going to have to kind of play with the lengths of these sides here. And then I think it'll be okay, sort of like that. But what time are we? Okay, we're almost time. Almost time. We got, Troy. So, this whole house and everybody is just right at my feet, man. Tell ya. So I would just go around and just very lightly on the frame, just go on here with some gold. Just because we have, you know, the gold here, and I don't want, like, there's just no other gold on here. So I will go through. Oh, I got it on there. That's why we have to varnish. So when we make an accident. But I will go through with the, and I'm just going to get this down with heavy body gel. Oh, that goes that way. So, and then I will go and do, you know, the gold on here, and then just a little bit on the frame, on the inner cross here, I think. I don't think I want it so much on the outside. I don't know. Now that I look at it. No, I'm just going to do it on the inner cross and let the out, maybe I'll do the out with the chameleon white gold. That way the inner is just the gold like that. Oh yeah, I like that, like that. So the inside cross here will just be that gold. And then the frame, I'll go through and put gold all on the frame here. And then get it all down with heavy body gel. And like I said, I'm going to have to mess with, you know, I don't actually think that those are going to be able to fit in there, but I don't mind how that's like that. And then if I go out like that, I can get a little bit more height too. So anyways, that'll be that. What happened? I want that frame where can, oh, it's a mold. It's a mold. So it's the LaBlanche frame 2 mold. So I just took it and kind of pieced it together. But anyhow, I have been a widow 2 years now and not interested in dating. I have a guy 19 years and really wanting to date. He was a friend of my husband. Nope. Put together in the blue with baby? What? Not sure. Okay, so I can't necessarily hold it up for you guys, but that's what it looks like. I think it's absolutely beautiful. I don't know, I'm really excited that I had the leftover of just the scripture. Because although I think this would have been pretty, I think that the scripture is just perfect. And again, all of this is, you know, that is, the gold is from Mara. You can get that at Mara's store, vintageretailtherapy.com. But I love her. Now, like I said, down here where we do see the little peaks, once I get the frame on there, you know, where I know it's going to stay, I'll go through here and just paint it the same color as the background. And that'll be, you know, then we won't see any of the hanging over. But I don't know, it's so beautiful. I'm going to go through, I do have to varnish everything because of course, you know, we need to varnish over, the transfers, but I just love it. I think it's very, very, very pretty. Okay, Joe Allen. Oh, I see what you're doing. You were telling me to go up, and just your comments were spaced out, so I didn't see it, but I see now. So, very pretty. I love it. I love it. Thank you. Yeah. I think so, too. So, when I get home from picking up Trev, I will, oh, Troy's got these blue sticker labels all over the place. When I get home from picking up Trev, I will get the heavy body gel and then get this down. And then, like I said, just do that little bit and then it'll be good to go. I still need to back the frame because I don't know how heavy this thing is, but it's enough weight to, if it fell down, it would like really hurt somebody's toe if it fell, you know. So I'm gonna back the backing of the frame, but anyhow, I hope you guys have an amazing rest of your day. Tomorrow we'll be back. I don't know what I have going on for tomorrow. I guess I need to boot scoot around in that room again and find something. Hopefully something like stands out at me like the cross did, because that's how this was born, was the cross was like me. So alrighty, everyone, have a wonderful rest of your evening. I'll see you back here tomorrow, same time, same place. Talk to you later. Bye.